James, let's kick off with another project that you as well as Actis are currently undertaking, and that is the expansion of the Nairobi Business Park. Where are we and when are you expected to complete this particular project?
We've just signed the construction contract, and last week we had a groundbreaking ceremony when we dug the dirt for the first time. We are developing there 15,000 square meters of new offices, so around 160,000 square feet. So it's a substantial development, and really it's the first and really remains the only business park in Nairobi. And when I say business park, it means there's some park. It's set in trees, landscaping, amazing views across the Ngong race course, across the golf course. So we've already got 3 buildings there at the moment, inhabited by around a dozen companies, some top multinationals, people like Nokia and DHL and Red Sky and Coulson Harney. What we're doing now is building another 5 buildings, but really with a bit of a difference, because this time we're going to be adding in some services, facilities. We're going to put a little mini market in, some bars and restaurants, and really make it a hub for a business community which will extend to 2,500 people by the time the whole project is completed and fully leased out.
Are there any reasons why you chose that location?
One of the reasons we chose the location is because it's 1,300 meters now from what will be one of the most important intersections in Nairobi, between the new southern bypass and the newly expanded Ngong Road, which is both works are ongoing at the moment. So it really will make Nairobi Business Park a very special location.
The other development is Garden City, which will be home to the largest retail mall in East Africa. Please talk to us about this project.
We really saw the need for a regionally dominant mall. I think Kenya, Nairobi is ready for that now. We're ready to go to the next stage of the evolution of shopping centres in this city. We've drawn together some of the best talent internationally and locally, and we think we've got a terrific team on the job. And what we're planning is I think, really exciting. Up to 50,000 square meters, so over 500,000 square feet of shopping and leisure, catering, restaurants, and then cinema, a park, 3 acres. And there aren't many developers who give up 3 acres of their land to a public park. We're putting in events facilities, 500 apartments, and I think in the future we're going to see that Thika Road will also become an office location. So we're allowing sites for future development, for offices, for corporate headquarters. So no, we're really excited about the project. I think it's going to be something, I mean, our ambition is that everybody who goes there, Kenyan and international alike, will go, wow, I've never seen anything quite like this. This is a terrific project. And it's really catering to 1.5 million people in the Thika Road corridor that currently have no formal retail at all.
Not surprising, James, this is coming at a time when Kenya's real estate sector has actually outperformed the NSE. In the last 10 years, it seems real estate is the place to be. You can't go wrong in this sector.
Yeah, people talk a lot about bubbles. I personally don't believe that we've seen a lot of price and value inflation in real estate. I don't think this is a bubble that's going to burst. I think it's a bubble that will remain inflating, but at a slower rate of inflation than we've seen to date. We are hitting a point where land prices have started to put the squeeze on developers' ability to make profit. And this has already happened in upper-end housing, for example. And it will start to happen more and more in other sectors. So yes, land prices have gone up too much, but I believe that we're at a point in Nairobi's expansion as a market, as a real estate market, where we've reached a point where we're just growing to the next stage. I do not believe that real estate it was a bad investment here. I think we'll see slower rates of growth, but I do not believe we will see a bubble being burst, unless, of course, some external factor plays a part, which is unforeseen at this moment. I think if we get through these elections smoothly, I really believe it's just onwards and upwards. And I'm not normally renowned as an optimist.
Lastly, James, you're currently undergoing a period of recapitalization and expansion with the entry of business of Actis. Are you looking at raising additional funds?
Not at this point in time. Our business plan is that we remain a service provider for the foreseeable future. So we will take fees, we will take shares in the profits that we create, but we're not planning on investing in our own real estate at this point in time. We want to maintain an impartiality when we're dealing with our clients. A lot of people who have been successful in property services have gone into their own development. And I think, that can be very remunerative, but on the other hand, you sometimes lose confidence from your clients if you do that. We will remain a service providing business.